Okay, guys, so far you have set up your landing page. So far, you should have chosen a offer, preferably from Warrior Plus, something that people can buy into for $1, something that will give you recurring commissions each month. You've hooked that offer up into your landing page so that it redirects there when people give you their email address. And now you're going to set up what I call your passive money machine. Okay. Now, to be honest, it takes a while to build up this passive money machine to the point where it's generating you regular income. But the real magic is that this machine is developing and growing every time you run a traffic campaign to an offer that's being promoted in your landing page. So it kind of over time is a kind of passive sort of free source of income that's building up. So first thing you want to do, if you've used an external landing page through InstaBuilder or through ClickFunnels, you're going to need to integrate your autoresponder with your landing page. Now, I highly recommend using GetResponse. There is a link below that will take you straight through to GetResponse, and you can get a discount, and they will give you a 14-day free trial. Now, the other alternative to GetResponse is Aweber, and I don't really recommend Aweber, and I don't use Aweber because they have issues with what are called double opt-in or confirmed opt-in, which means that with Aweber, they have as a default setting that when somebody gives you their email address, they're going to get a message from Aweber asking them to confirm if they want to be on your list. And a lot of people don't open those emails, and in the end, a lot of those people will never see your emails. So I prefer GetResponse. It's much easier to use. And there are a lot of other advantages you can do with it as well. You can integrate it with JVZoo to get leads from people who buy from your affiliate link, for example. So let's get your API key. So go to menu, and you want to go to integrations and API. So that's the bottom left here, the second bottom left. Click on that. Okay, and now it takes you to this crazy looking page here, and you're just going to go across on the top menu. It says integrations, integrations by Zapier, and here it says API. So you're going to click on that. And as you can see, I already have a few different API keys that I use for different purposes, right? So I have a Warrior Plus API. It does integrate Warrior Plus if you're a vendor. And I have a JVZoo API. I'll teach you guys how to use those in a later course because it's more advanced. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create an API. So you just click Generate API and you give it a name. Okay, so I'll just put demo. You click Generate, which I'm not going to do because I have enough APIs already. And then what you do is it will appear here with the name that you've given it, like what I have. So I have Shuffler, Warrior Plus, JVZoo Buyers Launch. So you'll only have one API key. Once you've made yours, you click Copy. Okay, and then you go inside the settings of your landing page. Okay, and you just would paste this inside where it says API key in your settings. It's as simple as that. And what that will do is it will, all the leads that you get inside your ClickFunnels page will then go directly into your GetResponse autoresponder. I hope I'm making sense to you guys. Okay, so basically, if you're using a landing page that's being provided by somebody else, you have to generate one of these keys. And then in the settings, you can then set up and integrate your autoresponder. So once you've done that, you go back to autoresponders, okay, and you will generate your autoresponder here. So here we are. So again, to get to autoresponders, I always just click these 9 dots, and autoresponders is usually, not always, the second one right there. That will take you to here. Now you have 2 ways of viewing your autoresponders. You have list, and that's represented by these 3 black lines. And then you have the calendar, which is represented by these 9 dots over here. I recommend always clicking on these 9 dots. So I have a few different autoresponders. I have an autoresponder that I use for products that are launching. And these are generic email swipes. And I also have an autoresponder for my main list, which is quite extensive. Okay. So this is my main list. So everybody ends up on my main list. And as you can see, I have a lot of messages in my autoresponder. Okay. So for example, you guys are on my free training. You may have gotten onto this free training by opting into my email list, or you may have gotten here from my blog or my YouTube video, or somebody might have shared it with you. Okay, but many people who are watching this free training right now have actually opted into my list. So what I do in my autoresponder is I give promotions, but I also give a lot of value. So, what I do is usually I will have a few promotions, and then I have bonuses that I give away. So here I have bonus evergreen lead machine, which is a free funnel that people can use to get viral leads. So I give that away. So you want to give people a reason to stay on your email list. So it's really important that most of your emails are giving value to your subscribers. Okay, you have to compensate them for opening their emails and actually reading what you have to say. If you're just going to sell to them, they're going to unsubscribe, as I'm sure you would. Okay, so here's my welcome email, which we'll go over in a moment. All right, and then immediately I have a couple promos right away, which are following up the offer that was being promoted on my landing page. And I'll sort of repeat that promo for a couple days. But in between, I'm giving some bonuses and some free stuff. And then you should usually give people a day or two as a kind of a break in between your messages. And then here I offer another bonus, my whitelist bonus. This is a bonus I give to people in exchange for them whitelisting my email. All right, so that's something we're going to cover in a moment as well. You want to ask people to whitelist your email. This is very important because there's a good chance they won't get your email at all. And the reason for that is a lot of the email service providers don't like it when people are promoting things, right? They're not sure if you're a spammer or not. So a lot of your emails will go to the spam box, or they'll go to the promotions tab in Gmail. So you want to write them an email asking them to do you a favor and to whitelist your email. I often send them a link to a YouTube video that shows them how to whitelist my email. And this makes sure that my emails get into their inbox. And then in exchange, as a kind of reward or a thank you, I send them, I usually send them a free funnel, or I'll send them access to a free course, like how to rank YouTube videos, something useful, okay? So your subscribers will then get more of your messages, and and because they're getting something valuable for free from you, they're more likely to respect you and want to read your other messages, and will be more open to buying if ever you promote something. Okay, so what I do now is I gave them some tutorial videos. I have a message where I tell people to ask for help. So they can write to me, and I check my emails from them about once a week, twice a week. And if somebody really needs help is stuck, I'll write back to them and help them out. And here we have Elm traffic training. So this is a follow-up from the bonus for Evergreen Lead Machine, where I teach them how to get traffic. Okay, so it's just like a free tutorial how to get traffic. And I have another message continuing to get them tips on how to get traffic. All right. So you want to build up slowly over time as many messages as you can. So I have, as you can see, I have well over 60 days worth of messages. And I'm going to continue adding messages, maybe enough to cover a year or two. Because somebody might not buy something through your list for a year, and a year later they might buy something. And when you get thousands upon thousands of subscribers, it just becomes kind of a numbers game, where a certain percentage of those people will buy things. Okay. Another important thing about autoresponders is you can use them to kind of build up any other sort of online property that you might have. So if you have a Facebook page, if you have a YouTube channel, if you have a blog, you can build up the authority, and ranking of that website or that page or that channel just by regularly sending your people on your list to see valuable content that you've posted there. So your subscribers are happy because they're getting free valuable content, but you're happy because you're sending free traffic every day to these sites, which will, they'll get more likes, they'll get more subscribers. YouTube likes it, not YouTube, well, YouTube likes it, but also Google likes it when your website gets lots of visitors that are interacting with it. So you can use this to help rank your websites as well as your YouTube videos. So there are a lot of benefits to having an autoresponder. There are a lot of benefits to making a large autoresponder that covers hundreds of days. So how do you set this up? So like I said, you should go to these 9 dots here. All right. And all you do is you just click on the day that you want. So for example, let's go to a different list. Let's go to an empty list. We'll make a sort of demo. Let's see what would be a good. Okay, this is like a test list that I have, which I don't really use. Okay. There we go. Okay, so here's an empty list. So I have a list called test. So all you do is you just double click on 0. 0 means that that's the day that the person signed up. You create an autoresponder name. So I usually have, let's say I call it actually my whitelist. I also get people to whitelist me in my first email. Whitelist intro, okay? Okay, and in which list? Well, it's in my test list. So we got to scroll down. So guys, yeah, it's funny. It says that we're already in my test list, but when you create your autoresponder, you got to manually make sure that it's in the right list. Send message immediately. So that will be on the first day when somebody opts into your landing page. Now you can create a new mail, okay, or you can choose an existing message. So I've written tons of messages. So I can choose a message from one of my newsletters. So all of your newsletters that you write, GetResponse will save them and you can reuse them and edit them. You can also choose from my autoresponders that already exist. Okay. Okay, but in your situation, you're not going to be able to do that because you're new, right? You're probably new. course, if you're not new, you can just select old messages. So what we're going to do is we're going to click create new email. Okay. Again, give it a name, white list. Subject, okay, welcome to my free training. Okay, you're in. Okay, give them some sort of exciting message on the first email. All right, and make sure you're using your own private email if you can, because you'll get a better deliverability rate if you do that. Click next. Okay. Now I have my own templates that I've made, and I recommend you make your own templates. But if you're new, you probably don't have one. So what we'll do is we'll just scroll down here, and we'll you want to use, I haven't done this in a while, you want to find a template, sorry, you want to go from scratch. Sorry about that, guys. And so you're going to want to use something like this one, okay? You're going to go from scratch, and here's a place for an image. Delete that. Don't send images to your subscribers, because it will probably go to the spam box, because when you're sending images, there's HTML and things like that, and the email service providers, they're always screening for email that might have a virus or might have spam. So especially if you're new, if they see images, they might think it's a spammy advertisement, or they might think that you're sending some kind of malware. So just use simple written emails. Now, when you're writing your emails and making your autoresponders, you should really do it on a Word file or a Google Doc. So I have a Google Doc where I save all of my autoresponders, so that if something were to ever happen to GetResponse, I can just reuse them. So here's a product I was promoting a while ago. Welcome to Empire, you're in. So basically, when you say welcome, you should just, whatever you're promoting, replace welcome to with whatever you're promoting, all right? So, and here's the body, welcome to the advanced training. And alrighty, so there we go. So I just copy and paste that. So I recommend writing your email on a Google Doc first, if it's for your autoresponder. That way you can save them all. Now I will give you guys a link below to maybe 5 or 10 autoresponder emails that I use, just to help you get started. But don't just copy and paste them. Make sure that you are, make sure that you reword them a bit, okay? Because again, the email service providers, they can detect if people are using the same email, and it looks like spam to them, okay? So here it is, okay? Okay, so I've already written this, and now you do have to format it and that kind of thing. Now I'm not going to format it here, mainly because that's going to take a lot of time, and I'm kind of running out of time. I actually have to teach a lesson in a few minutes. But that's pretty much what you do, okay? You would put it in there, and then you would click next step. And you would then click save and publish. But we're not going to do that. I'm going to cancel this one. Okay, leave. But what I will do is I'm going to show you that same message, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's written properly, okay, because that's important. And I'm going to explain to you why I wrote it the way I did. So we'll go back to here, okay, and we'll go, okay, test, and pick our list again, test. And this time, I'm just going to pick a message that I'd already formatted because I have to go in a couple minutes. So here, I'm just going to choose message just by clicking here. Go to Autoresponder, and we're going to go to, let's say, whitelist. There we go. Welcome whitelist, okay? So my welcome whitelists are almost the same. And I'm just going to share with you some tips on how I set up this whitelist message. So again, I have the message name, subject welcome, your funnel and traffic is ready. So this is a generic kind of welcome message that I can use for any launch. Click next step. Okay. And okay, so here you can see, welcome to the advanced training. Again, you could put welcome and then whatever it is you're promoting, if you want your message to be specific. My name is Ryan. I'll be sending you important updates. This is important. You want them to know that you're not just selling them. I've got your back. I'll give you all the info that you need to get your business running. You can expect massive value from these emails. In order to take advantage of my free bonuses, make sure to whitelist my email. Now, this is true because I will be sending a lot of bonuses to them, but if they don't whitelist me, they won't get them. They will just go to the spam box. Here's a tutorial how to do that, how to whitelist an email. After you've done that, hit the reply button, let me know to claim your free done for you funnel. So by asking people to write me back, it's sending a signal to the email service providers that, that I'm a real person, that I'm not a spammer. Okay, that's important. One more thing, super important, make sure to register for the app and funnel system I sent you to. My partner gives you some crazy powerful stuff in this. If you have a few bucks for coffee, you can enroll right now. So that's where I promote. So here, I will put in the affiliate link for the offer that I'm promoting. Or if I'm using bonuses, I'll put a link to my bonus page. So, and I go, PS, don't miss today's bonus offer. So here I can have another offer that I'm promoting. But I don't recommend doing that too much. That's a bit advanced and it can be too much for people on a first email. But here you're getting them, you're sending them to whatever product it was that they were redirected to after they put their email address into your landing page. So now you're promoting it again, right, in this email message. And you're getting them to whitelist your email, which is really important. Otherwise, they won't get your message. So again, we'll go to next. And we'll go to save and publish, which we'll do. Why not? Okay. So guys, I will send you, I will have a Google Doc in the link below, and I'll give you guys just a couple samples of my swipes. I don't normally let many people use my swipes, so I will change maybe 3 of my messages a bit so that you can just use them, but I recommend that you obviously make them your own. So a couple more things you should know about, okay? Let me go to my I have a slightly more generic set of, where is it? Launch campaigns, there you go. Go to another autoresponder. So again, same welcome message. Now this is to promote one product, and I want to show you guys this to understand. So people put their email address in your landing page, they're redirected toward the offer that you're promoting. We covered that in the last video, okay? Then you send them this welcome message, which we just looked at, and you get them to whitelist your email, and then you encourage them to look at that offer again. And then I have it set for a few hours later, where they're gonna get another email, where I talk more about whatever it is that I'm promoting. I'm just gonna put it in view mode. So to view it, just click on your message, go to preview, and we can see what I wrote. So here's subject, instant profit system has arrived. So this is a generic subject line because I reuse these messages for different products that I promote. but you could also put the name of your product here. Say, Ryan here, I'm just checking to see if you're registered for your profit funnel yet. Okay, so this is, I'm following up from the welcome message in the same day, all right? Because I want to remind them of the benefits of the product that I promoted and give them some reasons why they might want to consider it. Okay, so here I give some bullet points, exactly how to make $1,900 in 48 hours online, how I get this level of success with just 30 minutes work per day, how you can copy this exact system for yourself today. Click the link below to get started now straight away, bonusdiscount.com. Okay, I'm being a bit cheeky there. That's not a real domain. That's just anchor text. But I use the bonus discount. I find that it gets more people to click on it, all right? So that's a little ninja trick that I use. I'll see you on the inside, your friend Ryan. The your friend part might be a bit much. I might take that out. Experiment and see how that works, okay? There are a lot of marketers that use it. I've been using it and it seems to work, but I might try without using the friend part because, you know, sounds a bit like too much. So always be double checking and rethinking the stuff that you're using. As you can see from my example, there are some things that I'm doing that I'd like to test a bit more before recommending it. So what you want is you then day 1, day 2, day 3, have 1 or 2 messages going out reminding them about the offer. If there's a countdown timer on the offer, what I like to do is I like to remind them that the bonuses will be taken down because there are usually bonuses that are included with the offer. Now I offer my own bonuses, which are limited time and have a countdown timer. So it gives me an excuse for me to send them these messages. So here, look, run like the wind, bonuses come down tomorrow, okay? And notice my messages are getting shorter because I've already told them a lot about the product. Now I'm just reminding them that the price is going up or that my bonuses are going to expire. So that's really how you make an autoresponder. Your first few emails should be selling, but also getting them to whitelist and giving them some sort of bonus. The rest of your emails should be giving them like free bonuses. I would say 2/3 of your emails should be quality content, and then 1/3 should be selling. That's a good rule of thumb to use. So guys, that's it on the autoresponder section. So what you want to do straight away is set up like 3 or 4 days worth of autoresponders promoting one product. Start with that. That will help you get a lot more sales. And then every day or every second day, just add new messages into your autoresponder. Be creative. Think of some useful content you can share with people. Over time, you'll build up this huge autoresponder, which will generate you passive commissions over time and while you're sleeping. That's the beauty of the autoresponder. So guys, if you've got any questions, make sure to contact me. I have a link to my Facebook profile on this training page. If you haven't subscribed, you can subscribe below on this training page, and you can get updates, bonuses, new training videos I send to my list. And you can always email me as well with questions, and I will do my best to help you out. So take it easy and bye for now.